NBA 2K22 this season. Hope everybody had a good day today. Let's share this out. The weekend is upon us. One more day left in the work week, and it's going down. Let's share this out. What's up, the Bud Files?
NBA teams utilizing more zone defenses. Raptors coach Nick Nurse said, offense changed so drastically, now defense is having to adjust. Lakers' Frank Vogel said when your team is down and looking for a spark, the zone can break their rhythm. Kevin?
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Turner. Tyrese Haliburton is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Warren, and it's Taylor in at the power forward position. And for the Wizards, Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Neto in at the point. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Passes it to Kuzma. And that one, good. Kuzma's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Wizards.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
They get it again. Porzingis, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, there's reach, there's size, there's wingspan, and there's a knack for understanding where it's coming off. This is a very difficult thing to keep Porzingis off the window.
Now, here's Brogdon. And in the game with Charlotte, he did not play well. Here's Haliburton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Substitution. The Pacers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Indiana. Jalen Smith at the line for 1.
Free throw good, Smith. Inside, here's Bryant. Good work defensively by Smith. And so it's Daniel Gafford making highlights for the Washington Wizards. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And big man Kristaps Porzingis not resting on his laurels. He describes what he does to get better in the offseason.
Is getting in that weight room and living in there, basically, doing what I need to do. And
it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
Oh, my God. You should have passed when I wanted it.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
We've got Caldwell Pope, Hachimura out there with Bryant. Then there's Daniel Gafford, and it's Neto in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Smith, no luck. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Hachimura finds Neto. To the inside. Takes the 13-footer. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Hield's got 6.
And never shying away from a three. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
Outside Bryant. Back to Neto. Now the pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Hachimura against Jackson, and that one's good. Hachimura.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Porzingis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Thomas Bryant, and Beal subbed in for Raul Neto. 6 on the shot clock. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Greg, you had a lot of success.
What they gonna do? What's up, Brittany Duh? What's up, Uptown Caveman?
Playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with it.
And so we conclude the first half. Wizards lead by 11. And we'll be back right
Cruising
after
around.
this.
What's the weather?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Daniel Gafford displaying his skills today.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive.
What time is it?
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating.
Halliburton.
Pacers substitution.
And for Washington, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Neto in at the point guard. Out to Porzingis. Clock at 6. And good. And it takes a nice bounce up the right iron and down. Porzingis has got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
12:40 p.m.
About 3
okay.
seconds between shot and game
Team
clock.
Schaefer.
MP passes towards A. And the rejection by Gafford. In transition, here come the Wizards. Neto surveying the floor. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with 2K Sports Crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
I don't think I want to be on this team no more. After lunch. What we having for lunch, Uptown? What we eat? Going with Nike. Trying to work this out, which is you. Marcus, breakfast, no lunch yet. It's 10:42 p.m. here. You know, I'm actually from Indianapolis, so Pacers is actually my home team, but they suck. Yeah, I said it. They suck. Wow, that's good. Plenty of playtime late. Yeah, they suck. Bro. Versus Miami. Let's see here. Matter of fact, as a matter of fact. That's what I'm gonna do. No. Miami Vice. Good show. show. Sleeping Dogs? No, I haven't. I don't like the update. I mean the DLC with the I mean I finished the regular game but not the DLC. I don't really like the DLC with the freaking like demons or whatever they are. I can't say I don't like it. The Dancing Voodoos, yeah, I don't like that. But the regular game was so awesome. And I think it's 2 DLCs. It's another one, something else, another DLC on there. But I don't like the one with the voodoo, whatever they are, demons or whatever they are. Yeah, I can't say that I like them. So let me see, what do I want to do here? Let's see, My son going to get it for me on my birthday. What, Sleeping Dogs? Oh, man. One more day left in the week. Everybody got big plans for the weekend? Is he getting you Sleeping Dogs or the DLCs? Oh, that's cool. Looking out for Pops. Oh, okay. It's a great game. I'm gonna be a sleeping dog in a minute. Shit. Alright, let's go ahead and play Miami.
Since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your my player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy?
Yeah, I'll do.
I'm new to basketball,
do
so
I ever get it?
I'm just
Probably
trying
not.
to do the easy stuff first.
Now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. At one forward, PJ Tucker. At point guard, Kyle Lowry. At the other guard, Tyler Hero. The center is Bam Adebayo. At the other forward, Jimmy Butler. The head coach of the visiting team is Eric Spoelstra. Now let's bring up the starters for your Indiana Pacers. At the other forward, 6'5", number 32. At guard, 6'5", number 7, Malcolm Brogdon.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the center. And for Indiana, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's T.J. Warren. Indiana ends up going with a new group.
At the line for the Heat, Caleb Martin, 1 shot.
Okay, man, get you some rest.
And that one misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Rubio against Oladipo. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound by the Heat. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Pacers out in front, leading by 3. Don't go away. Well, the Miami Heat, not all lottery picks or blue chip prospects, but
we got a team full of guys that can score, a team full of guys.
And Grant, you never want to write them off.
And when your team is made up of overachievers, they've got plenty of experience proving doubters wrong.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Butler, and it's Martin in at the 3 spot. MP, that one's good. Looking here now at MP. He spent only a year in college, but has a lot of upside to his game.
NBA, watching him in college, MP is ready for the NBA. Might take an adjustment period, but the talent is definitely there.
Inside, here's Butler. And he lays it up and in. Butler's got 9 points.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, you fouled me.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
He misses the free throw. Lowry, he's checked in for Hero. Second free throw, no good. Miami trailing. Here we go for 3, Oladipo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 4 assists in the game. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. Move around, give him options.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Fred, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Butler into the lane, and it's Butler with the jam.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
MP, the pass to Rubio. And there's the drive. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Dedmon. And here's Lowry.
Indiana foul. That's his first.
And the Heat making a change here.
First team foul. Heat substitution.
For Miami. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Three points, nothing else.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed. For Indiana. Smith, he's checked in for Turner, and MP is subbed in for Halliburton. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. He's out there with MP. And it's Smith in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
For the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
One shot.
Free throw good, MP. Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise has different views of how MP should be used.
Well, BA, the source of the conflict comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you wonder just how much it's impacting MP's playing time.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Pass to Brogdon. Smith with it. Back to MP. Stolen by Lowry. Here's Dedmon. Clock at 6. Butler against Warren. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
MP shot is off.
Yikes. Bad miss. If he could be more assertive as a finisher inside, he would be so much more effective.
Smith against Butler. To the paint. They double him with MP. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Some changes for Indiana. Jackson comes in for Warren, and Rubio is subbed in for MP. And Miami also making a switch. Oladipo's checked in for Lowry.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
Oh, it's taking me out, man.
For Indiana, Isaiah Jackson.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
definitely ain't gonna catch you on nobody's court. Yeah. Sad ass Pacers. Trash. Let's see, pull up our next. Milwaukee, no. I got some legends though. Big Simple in the building. Wheelie. What's up, Big Simple? What's up, bro? Big Simple in the building.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
We'll see you soon, and enjoy the game.
Bye.
Ain't gonna be no 2K23. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying no more NBA games.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road.
Not Giannis looking like a businessman. What up, player?
The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising high above our location today at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Broadcasting live to D8.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Adit.
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you.
Yeah, they be.
Greg, both teams love to push the ball.
I don't ever think I ever finished a player that's like 99.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Allen is out there with Holiday.
Yeah,
and it's
like
Portis in at the 5 spot. One for the Pacers.
Bucks substitution.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Carter, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday.
You know, after winning most of the individual accolades, Giannis is focused now only on titles, and he'd like to get that in the plural form.
Healed outside. MP finds Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Healed from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs. You know, there's a different little ebb and flow to that one. And I think they just seem to fade down the stretch.
Hill inside. Covered by Rubio. Hill, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 5. An MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star, though, during high school. I remember watching his show.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge...
Oh, yeah, keep taking me out.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point.
I'm definitely done.
Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
They've got Halliburton, T.J. Warren out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's MP, and it's Taylor in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Holiday. Portis against Warren. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And the 3 ball is good. Holiday's got 7.
Boy, that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way that he was going to catch it and let it go quickly.
Warren finds MP. Warren trying to break loose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
That one is on Holiday. For Indiana, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Free throw good, MP. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Bucks leading by 20. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Taylor kicks to Halliburton. Here's Bradford. Warren trying to break loose. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
And indeed. So it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this.
Out.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been... Both teams making substitutions here. Here's Indiana. They're on a 10-1 run on the court for the Bucks. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Ibaka in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Duarte. Good on the triple. Duarte's got 8.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Offensive rebound. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 10.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Chalk up 2 there.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. The defense needs to make an adjustment.
Pacers trail by 10. Outside Turner. Here's Duarte, defended by Middleton. Duarte's shot good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
MP against Holiday.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Allen. Out to the wing. Ibaka, the pass to Middleton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
To the middle. Turner passes to Brogdon. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Indiana making a change here. Rubio's checked in. And then for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Middleton, a scorer by nature. That time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
Here's Duarte, defended by Middleton. And Rubio kicks to Warren. Shot clock at 5. The 11-footer. That one off the back iron and out. Bucks leading by 12. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Rubio, the pass to Brogdon. Down low. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Brogdon's got 6 in the quarter.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Carter outside.
Drop the lane, FIFA.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Making some changes here. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well. And 2, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Jackson is out there with Lance Stevenson. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Smith, and it's Bradford in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Hey, make sure I grab that link. Salute to you. Look at Giannis.
Free throw good. Giannis. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Count it good.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And so he'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Nora. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Jackson. McConnell against Giannis. McConnell kicks to Stevenson. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Matthews. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game,
me
just
too.
Completely took the crowd out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
Okay, yeah, this team sucks.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is
Kevin
Owens, and
I'm about to
thanks for watching.
tired, man.
We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Appreciate everybody coming in, man. Have a great rest of your night, man. And make Friday a good Friday, y'all. With that being said, everybody stay positive, stay focused, and always keep gaming. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Good night.